My presentation visualizes VicRoads crash statistics relating to fatalities in single vehicle, sole occupant crashes and sole occupant collisions with a heavy vehicle from January 2006 to August 2017. A Monash University study in 2003 identified that many of these types of crashes were a form of intentional self-harm and that males were particularly likely to choose this, potentially constituting 90 to 95% of such crashes. These two types of crashes have been combined as cases and compared against a control group constituted of the drivers of all other crashes, both fatal and non-fatal. If the Monash study holds true for the period included in these statistics, we would expect to see a male bias in cases relative to controls. In the plot in the lower left-hand corner, we can see that indeed 75% of this type of crash involved a male driver, while male drivers constituted 59% of all other crashes. If these crashes are in fact deliberate, we would expect the driver to have removed their seatbelt, and hence for there to be more males represented in the cases not wearing seatbelts than in the cases wearing seatbelts. Similarly, we would also expect there to be more males in the cases not wearing seatbelts than in the control group not wearing seatbelts. In the plot on the right-hand side, we can see that this is indeed the case. While 68.1% of seatbelt wearing drivers in the cases group were male, this proportion rises to 85.5% of non-seatbelt wearing drivers and 82.4% of drivers where the seatbelt status is unknown, possibly because they were ejected from the vehicle at the time of the collision. By comparison, fewer than 2/3 of the control group not wearing seatbelts were male. Although these crashes involving male drivers include both accidental and intentional crashes, it is worth considering the locations both from a road safety initiatives perspective and from mental health support networks. The local government areas with the most male fatal crashes in the cases category are shown in the map on the top left corner. These local government areas were the Shire of Yarra Ranges with 23 deaths, the City of Greater Bendigo with 20 deaths, the Macedon Ranges Shire with 20 deaths, the East Gippsland Shire with 19 deaths, the Campaspe Shire with 17 deaths, the City of Casey with 17 deaths, the City of Greater Geelong with 16 deaths, the Moira Shire, Strathbogie Shire and Wellington Shire, each with 15 deaths.